Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're as big of a Dark Souls fan as I am, you're probably always on the lookout for games that bring that same level of challenge and excitement. Today, we're diving into some of the best action RPGs that every Dark Souls lover should check out. So grab your controller and let's get started. First on our list is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. If there's one thing Dark Souls is known for, it's the incredible sense of exploration. A game that captures a similar feeling is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. While Skyrim might not immediately come across as a Souls-like game, the moment you start exploring its vast world, you'll experience that same sense of wonder and excitement. Skyrim offers a lot more freedom, letting players enjoy a more relaxed in-game lifestyle. But don't be fooled. It also provides some unforgettable enemy encounters that will satisfy any Dark Souls fan looking for a tough challenge. Next up, we have Hellpoint. Hellpoint might be set in a sci-fi universe rather than a dark fantasy one, but it still delivers immersive mechanics and a world full of sinister threats. The game offers a wide variety of weapons and powers, giving players a lot of freedom. However, its challenging bosses and enemies will test both your patience and prowess. The cryptic world of Hellpoint is fascinating to explore, especially since death has consequences. When you die, you leave behind a ghost that you must combat to retrieve your currency. With numerous areas to adventure through and plenty of secrets to uncover, Dark Souls fans will find plenty to enjoy in this thrilling space adventure. Next on the list is Dark Devotion. Dark Devotion might be a 2D game, but that doesn't take away from its depth and old-school charm. In this game, you play as a Templar exploring an ancient temple to free your god from imprisonment. The lore is rich and mysterious, revealed through item descriptions and books you find, much like how From Software games unfold their stories. The weapons in Dark Devotion are a blast to use, especially the boss weapons. Imagine wielding lightning-launching greatswords and spells that fire beams of energy. The game's structure and map progression offer plenty of replay value, operating as a roguelike with consistent paths and many shortcuts to reduce tedious travel. If you're a fan of Dark Souls, you'll appreciate the challenge and depth of this addictive game. Next is Demon's Souls. There would be no Dark Souls without Demon's Souls. While the original game had its share of issues, it didn't stop it from being incredibly fun. In fact, many players enjoyed the imbalances, creating absurdly fun and broken builds in both the original PS3 version and the PS5 remake. If you're looking to dive into a dark fantasy world full of dragons and demons, there's no better game to pick up. The structure of Demon's Souls differs from Dark Souls, as the world is not open but arranged in a level-by-level format. This setup makes it easier for many gamers who prefer a more compartmentalized experience. Next on the list is Death's Gambit. Death and rebirth are central themes in Dark Souls, symbolizing the infinite power of player immortality. In Death's Gambit, your demise is only permanent if you give up. The game begins with a chilling confrontation with the Grim Reaper, setting the tone for this atmospheric and polished 2D Souls-like. The game features an intimidating world with unique bosses, diverse area designs, and a vast array of weapons and abilities. Dark Souls fans will appreciate the hidden quests and character dialogues that add depth and intrigue. If you're looking for a fascinating journey into Death's embrace, Death's Gambit is definitely worth checking out. Next up, we have Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma shares some elements with Dark Souls but can't be considered a true Souls-like. It offers a different experience while maintaining a similar vibe to From Software's masterpiece. In Dragon's Dogma, the focus is more on direct combat rather than evasion. Despite this, the stakes are high, thanks to the game's central antagonist, a dragon who steals the player's heart, setting them on a journey to grow strong enough to reclaim it. This game offers a long and challenging adventure filled with unique mechanics. You can lift, carry, and throw NPCs, unleash powerful elemental spells, and cut through waves of skeletons and bandits with a variety of weapons. If you're a Dark Souls fan, you'll find Dragon's Dogma an exciting and rewarding journey. Next is Salt and Sanctuary. Salt and Sanctuary is a side-scrolling Souls-like that many have unfairly overlooked since its launch in 2016. Like many 2D Souls-like games, it features a Metroidvania-style level design. Those who gave this game a chance found it to be one of the most unique and challenging gameplay experiences available. Its hauntingly beautiful art style, though seemingly minimal at first glance, adds to the overall atmosphere, making it a must-play for Dark Souls fans. Third on our list is The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 stands as one of the greatest video games ever made, evident from its overwhelmingly positive critical and commercial success. While its combat shares some similarities with Dark Souls, offering depth and strategy, The Witcher 3 distinguishes itself as a deeply story-driven experience. At its core, The Witcher 3 excels in storytelling, presenting players with a rich narrative where difficult decisions shape the fate of its characters. This narrative depth is the game's standout feature, setting it apart from Dark Souls' focus on gameplay challenge. Second to last is Nioh 2. Nioh 2 fully embraces the spirit of Soulsborne games, offering custom-made characters, a focus on challenging combat, and a narrative that takes a backseat to gameplay. Fans of Dark Souls will feel right at home with Nioh 2's brutal yet fair combat system. The game received praise from both fans and critics, with the complete edition boasting an 86 critic score and 8.0 user score on Metacritic, highlighting its widespread acclaim in the gaming industry. And finally, we have Bloodborne. Bloodborne stands as one of From Software's greatest creations, blending Gothic architecture with Lovecraftian influences to create a hauntingly beautiful nightmare that captivates players from the outset. The game marks From Software's introduction of advanced dodging mechanics, a departure from traditional blocking, resulting in some of the most intense combat in video games. Each perfectly executed dodge becomes a monumental achievement, matched only by the exhilaration of stunning enemies, with well-timed countershots and unleashing devastating visceral attacks. Thanks for watching our roundup of the best action RPGs for Dark Souls fans. Whether you're craving challenging combat, deep lore, or immersive worlds, these games deliver. Which one are you most excited to try? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more gaming recommendations and reviews. Until next time, keep exploring and keep gaming.